Let's jump into the unfolding situation in the Middle East. It appears that we stand on the precipice of a troubling development. With each passing day, the situation worsens, and we find ourselves at the brink of an economic catastrophe, possibly more. There are critical updates that need to be shared, particularly concerning America's involvement in the Middle East. In this analysis, we will focus on two key players in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia and Iran. The headline today revolves around Saudi Arabia's decision to halt its deal with Israel amid the ongoing conflict while engaging with Iran. This decision carries significant implications, especially given reports that Saudi Arabia has informed the United States that the normalization deal is off. This development has disrupted American plans and carries noteworthy implications. To provide a more structured understanding, let's break down the key points. America's interests. The U.S. is heavily invested in the success of the Saudi-Israel normalization deal to maintain its influence in the Middle East. The ongoing conflict has thrown a wrench into American plans, resulting in significant setbacks. America has lost influence over Saudi Arabia's oil production decisions. Notable American losses. The withdrawal from Afghanistan was a significant blow. BRICS has expanded to include major players like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Iran. The Iran-Saudi peace deal, brokered by China, has undermined American efforts. These are substantial diplomatic and economic losses. Two difficult choices for America: withdraw from the situation and leave the Gulf to handle its own affairs, a scenario reminiscent of Afghanistan; double down on the current plan, which could lead to financial and economic disaster. The situation is undeniably a quagmire for the United States, fraught with potential dire consequences. The Middle East is gradually gravitating toward China, and American leadership is eroding rapidly. Startling warnings. Iran has issued a chilling warning to Israel, suggesting the potential for a broader regional escalation. America is confronted with two unenviable choices: withdraw or intensify its involvement, each carrying grave risks. Impact on oil and the economy. Oil prices could soon breach the $100 mark. Inflation is a significant and growing concern. Potential supply disruptions could precipitate a global economic recession. Scenarios to consider. The U.S. could choose to tighten oil sanctions on Iran if tensions continue to escalate. The blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, a pivotal oil transit point, could have catastrophic global consequences. Egypt's Suez Canal could also be affected, impacting global trade and supply chains. China, a prominent importer of Iranian oil, would face energy security challenges, further affecting the global economy. The situation is precarious and multifaceted, with numerous variables in play. The United States is striving to avert further escalation, and the stakes are exceedingly high, both in economic and geopolitical terms. As the situation unfolds, the world watches closely, hoping for a diplomatic resolution to prevail. I believe we should brace ourselves for even higher oil prices spiking further. The battle against inflation is ongoing, and interest rates are likely to remain elevated for an extended period, unless, of course, the entire economy faces a collapse. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay safe, and don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing as we navigate through these turbulent times.